Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. On this episode, we're going to be discussing gear. So as you can see, things are a little different here. I got my cameras, my lenses, my flashes and accessories and all that good stuff. So I wanted to dive in and show you what I have that pretty much gets me going throughout my journey as a wedding photographer. So if you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. If you will, let me know that you're in the building, and let's go ahead and begin. So as you know, through this series, I'm pretty much discussing a lot of things that's going to be involved, such as posing, such as lighting, I mean, the whole 9 yards, right? So if you're a beginner photographer, you might be asking yourself, what do I need to make sure my images are crispy, clean, and different? So the short answer to that is that whatever gear you own now is your best gear. Now, I heard that across the internet. I forgot who actually stated that, but it's pretty much true. I started off with a Nikon D3100, and that camera is not recommended for weddings at all. Like, it's just not. So if you have one, don't feel discouraged. Keep practicing, keep saving, and you would definitely acquire this gear. Now, disclaimer, all this I have, every brand, every modifier that I have and own is not sponsoring this video. Everything that I'm going to show you is literally my experience and my own doing. So just want to throw that out there. And also, just so you know, you do not have to have this all now to get the shots that you are getting or you want to get. So with that being said, do not go off buying this amount of equipment all at once if you do not know why you need it and what you're going to need it for. So let's get that straight now. Do not do that, all right? Now, if you want to, feel free. I'll have links in the description for everybody on this video watching to go and check it out. But just know you don't have to do that, all right? So let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the camera body. Right now, I am a Nikon user, so I'm primarily going to be shooting on Nikon. Now, of course, you got your Canons, your Sonys, your Fujis, all that good stuff. But Nikon just hits home with me. My first camera, I remember it like it was yesterday. But first camera, I would say, is Nikon. I didn't choose Nikon because I thought all the other products or cameras out there were horrible. It just came to me. I saw it, I researched it, and I think I seen a YouTube video of someone taking video on it, and I thought it was cool, so I just purchased it. So however you are in terms of your decision making, in terms of branding wise, totally, it's up to you. But sometimes I've seen photos taken on different cameras and they all kind of look the same. So don't be so caught up on the brand. But for my personal use, I have here the Nikon D750. They also just released the Nikon D780. If you're a Nikon user, if you did not know that, check it out. Man, I just love this camera. It definitely does the job in terms of weddings. And the megapixels on this thing, I believe it's 24 megapixels. I should not be wrong on that. I bet not be wrong on that. But yeah, 24 megapixel, and this thing is just a beast all around. Like, the buttons on this thing is so beautiful, the way the handle is. Not going to make a full review on it again because that's a whole another video, but just so you know, I'm using a D750 Nikon, beautiful camera. I'm definitely going to upgrade soon, but this is holding me good so far. So yeah, beautiful piece. So put that to the side. But yeah, so if you are interested in getting a body, I recommend doing your research. I will leave a link for all the stuff I'm introducing. And yeah, if you have any other questions, just hit me up and I'll definitely answer it for you. Next up, since it's next to me, I have here MagMod modifiers. I don't have all the modifiers with me, such as the Mag Bounce and the Mag Sphere and stuff like that. For those who don't know who MagMod is basically a company that produces like the easiest and convenient way of photography into all the modifiers. They actually have what is called Mag Box, super dope. I haven't got one yet, definitely gonna get it. This right here is actually for MagMod. It holds their gels, so it's really cool because all you got to do is pop it out and then pop it right back in, and it's really super simple. The gels aren't I would say, like, these are very bendable. Like, these gels aren't stiff, so like you won't be don't be afraid to throw them, but don't throw them though. But these are really cool, definitely magnet, just to kind of emphasize on it. So this right here is the mag grip, which has the magnets inside. All you got to do is just pop it on there and there you go, just that simple. So really awesome. I'll leave a link in there. If you use my code, you get I think I'm not even gonna say the percentage because I don't want to get it wrong, but use my code, you will save some money. But yeah, so we have that to hold the gels. We also have The grids, for those who don't know, grids control light at a tighter scene. So let's say if you want to pinpoint the light specifically at a certain area, using grids would definitely help you get to that achievement. And the cool thing is, since these are magnets, you can actually stack these grids more than once. So you have more than one grid to make the light tighter. So really cool, control of light, definitely awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much like the MagMod stuff, but that's what I use to get my CTOs on, to get all the gels, cool background lights, all that great stuff. Now jumping to the flashes, I use TT600s. I have 3 of these. These are super beasts. These are actually manual. This is not a TTL, so this is all manual. Definitely beautiful. I love taking control over my light. So I own 3 of these. Basically, what I use these for is primarily for receptions and just all that good stuff for weddings. But in terms of this photography overall, this can be good for fill light, you know, trying to bring in those shadows out, you know, take the shadows out the way. It's good, really good for those. But if you want to create that natural look, definitely invest in a good, powerful flash because it's going to help you out. So that's right there. And then this right here is the AD200 Pro. And this one is pretty much distributes 200 watts out of this beauty right here. Some say it overpowers the sun. I believe it does, but I guess depending on where you live and how close you are to the sun, it will, you know, results may vary. So if you haven't upgraded or thought about or whatever, and you want to get more out of your pictures, the 8200 Pro is good. They have a bunch of them. Oh, they got the 8400, 600. I mean, it's just so much. So, but this is a good starter for that. And then for lenses, I actually is the 24, the 120 millimeter, and this one is at, what's it called, f4. Beautiful lens. This is one of my, I actually could shoot a whole wedding with this alone and be totally fine with it. So definitely nice on that. And then I have the 50 millimeter 1.8, beautiful 50, nifty 50. Gotta have that. And then I think that's pretty much it in terms of what I have on the table. Basically, this is not like a full in-depth review of each item, but this is, you know, just to show what I have. So if you're out there looking for a specific brand, definitely do your research. But also if you're out there open-minded and just want, you know, to test out some things, I will leave all the links to every single item on this video. So that way you can do your research. And if you have, you know, time, try it out. Go to your local rental store, rent out a couple of these items. And if you're ready to buy, come back on here and hit that link and buy it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. But other than that, let me know in the comments below, like what other questions you have in pertaining to these items. Like what item do you want me to go more in depth on? And then if anything, just let me know. Like I would love to create more tutorials or even, you know, reviews on some of these products. With that being said, I'm going to wrap it up and say to you all, thank you so much for tuning into the series. We got more episodes coming up. If you haven't, go ahead, subscribe, like, and comment. And yeah, let me know what you think. So with that being said, this is your boy Tim. Y'all have a good one. Peace.